If you're seeing this, it's not by accident. See, God had to stop you in your scroll. Not because this video is powerful, but because He is. Because you've been in a battle. Not one people can see with their eyes, but a silent war in your mind. And see, I know that battle all too well. I've lived that battle. There were days I didn't even recognize myself. Times I stare at the wall and wonder what happened to me. It was like my mind was slowly slipping through my fingers. See, I didn't have the strength to think positively, and even praying felt like too much effort. I was present but not alive, functioning but not feeling, and I had no idea how I got so low. See, that's the scariest part about declining mental health. It sneaks up on you. One day becomes one bad week. One overwhelming thought becomes the anchor to your entire existence. And before you know it, you're just surviving instead of actually living. But here's the truth that God had to whisper to me in my silence. You are not broken beyond repair, and you are not too far gone. And your mental health, yes, even your mind is something that God can restore. The word says in Isaiah 26:3, you will keep in perfect peace all who trust in you, all whose thoughts are fixed on you. That verse right there, that became my lifeline because I realized my peace wasn't gone. It was just misplaced. I was looking for peace in people and routine and distractions, but God said, fix your thoughts on me. I'm the source. I'm the peace. You ever felt like you were drowning in your own thoughts? Like your mind was too loud to hear anything good? That's where I was. I didn't need advice. I needed help, real help, soul help. And I had to be honest. I didn't know how to heal myself. That's when I had to let God step in. Not when I was strong, not when I had it all together, but when I fell apart. See, God doesn't need your perfection. He needs your permission. Permission to come into the pit with you. Permission to sit with you in the sadness. See, the truth is He's not afraid of your anxiety. He's not shocked by your depression. He doesn't shame you for the breakdowns. In fact, Psalms 34:18 says it best. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and save those who are crushed in spirit. That verse broke me because I realized I wasn't alone, not even on my worst day. See, sometimes your healing starts when you finally admit. You got to finally admit that, God, I'm not okay. That one sentence is a doorway, it's a release. And yes, giving your mind to God is actually scary. Letting go feels like you're losing control, but the truth is you were never really in control anyway. God is. And He's gentle. He doesn't just want to fix you. He wants to restore you. He wants to renew the joy you forgot you had. He wants to calm the thoughts. Calm the thoughts that won't leave you alone at night. He wants to breathe life into the parts of you that you thought were dead. But let's be real. Healing doesn't always look pretty. I always say that. Sometimes it's crying in the shower. Sometimes it's canceling plans to protect your peace. Sometimes it's turning down the volume of the world so you can hear the whisper of God. See, because the world will tell you to keep going, but God might tell you to actually rest. Not every season is about grinding. Some seasons are about grieving, releasing what you lost, processing what hurt you, detoxing what broke your spirit. And none of that actually makes you weak. That's what you have to understand. That makes you a human. And God knows how to deal with humans. He made us. I used to be ashamed of what I was going through. I felt guilty for not being strong enough. But then I realized that healing is strength. Choosing to show up when your mind says to stay in bed, that's strength. Getting out of the house when anxiety is yelling in your ear, that's strength. Praying even when you don't feel it, that's strength. And God sees that. He honors that. And more than anything, he wants to restore that for you. So if you're watching this and your mind feels heavy and your thoughts feel cloudy and your spirit feels drained, I need you to know something. You will not stay here forever. This is not the end of you. Your story doesn't end in confusion or despair. No, God is already working in the background. He's already shifting your brain chemistry. He's already placing the right people in your life. He's already preparing your comeback. You just haven't seen it yet, and that's scary, but healing starts with honesty. So I dare you to whisper this: God, I need you. That's it. No fancy prayer, just truth, raw truth. The moment you give him your broken mind, he gives you his perfect peace. You're not crazy. You're not too emotional. You're not too far gone. You are in process. You are being rebuilt. You are under construction. And when God rebuilds something, he makes it stronger than it ever was before. So I need you to breathe. Take today moment by moment. Drink your water. Get some sunlight. Turn your phone off if you have to. Cry if you need to. Journal if it helps. I do it. But whatever you do, don't give up on your mind. Don't give up on your life. You may not feel it now, but you're walking towards healing. And God, your creator, your father, your friend is walking with you every step of the way. He's not just going to restore your mental health. He's going to make you whole. He's going to give you clarity where there was actually a whole bunch of confusion. He's going to give you rest where there was torment. And he's going to give you purpose even out of your pain. Because the same mind that was under attack is the same mind that God is about to use help heal others. And that's what it's all about. You're not going through this for nothing. So hold on, keep praying, keep breathing. And if you don't do anything else, just be still. Because God is about to restore what you thought you lost. And this time, your peace won't come from pretending you're okay, like I was. It'll come from knowing that even when you're not, God still is. If you're still watching this, I want you to lean into these next few minutes. Because this is the part right here where it gets personal. It's not theory, it's not a sermon, it's real. This is the part where I tell you that yes, God is going to restore your mind. Not just put a bandage over it, no. But truly restore it. Bring it back to life. I say that with confidence because I was there. I was in that dark place. Not too long ago, my mind was slipping. Little by little, thought by thought, I was going down this deep, quiet, invisible spiral. And the scariest thing about it was I didn't even realize how far I had fallen until I started questioning if I could ever climb back up. I've never had suicidal thoughts in my life. Never thought about actually giving up. But as my mind kept sinking, this tiny whisper started echoing in the back of my head. Maybe it would be better if you just weren't here. See, that whisper doesn't always yell, it's subtle. It shows up in the silence. It shows up when you're lying in bed with no strength to get up. When you're smiling in public, but you're actually dying inside. That was me. Living that way was hard. It was heavy. And if you're in that place right now, I just want to say, I see you, I feel you, I was you. But I also need you to hear this. You don't have to stay there. God can bring you back from that place, just like he did me. But I had to make a choice, a scary, painful, bold choice. I had to say, God, I need you. But I'm also going to do my part. So I prayed, yes, but I also had to do the work. I journaled, I cried, I sat in my feelings instead of running from them. I stopped pretending to be okay and started being honest with my loved ones. I told them what I was going through in my head. And guess what? They didn't judge me. They loved me. They supported me. They helped carry me through when I didn't have the strength to walk. And that can happen for you too. But you have to believe that it's actually possible. You have to believe that you are worthy of being happy again, because you are. You have to believe that you deserve peace. that you deserve clarity in your mind, that you deserve rest, because for too long, life has made you feel like you have to be strong all the time. But strength isn't never breaking. It's breaking and still choosing to rebuild. See, your restoration begins the moment you stop disqualifying yourself from healing. I had to look in the mirror and say, I don't care how far I've fallen. I believe that God can still pull me up. And that belief changed everything for me. It didn't fix overnight, no. But it still gave me hope. And hope is the seed of restoration. So today, start small. Open up, say a prayer, text a friend, journal what you feel, sit in the sunlight, speak life over yourself. Do something, even if it's tiny, because those little things actually add up. And before you know it, you'll wake up one day and say, wow, my mind is clear. My heart feels lighter. I actually feel happy. That's not a fantasy. That's faith with action. And that's what I'm speaking over your life right now. Restoration, joy, clarity, strength, and peace that makes no sense. You are not too far gone. You are not too broken. You are not your worst thoughts. You are God's child, and He is going to restore your mind even now. So keep going. Please keep going. Restoration is already in motion. Let's go. Let's get it. I love you.